In this video, a weather station echo will be integrated into an existing network and learned into a radio receiver. An awning is already learned in on channel 1. The weather station is connected to voltage via USB. To retrieve the charge status of the weather station, briefly press the L button once. The green LED indicates that the charge status is sufficient. The weather station must be activated for commissioning. To do this, press the T button for 5 seconds. The green LED flashes, and the weather station can be scanned for 1 minute. Now wake up the handheld transmitter with any button, and press the L button for 5 seconds to start scanning. The WMS devices found are displayed above the row of numbers. The green LED is the awning that is already learned in, and the red LED is the weather station. The weather station can be identified by briefly pressing the I button. The weather icons light up and the LEDs on the weather station flash. To integrate the weather station into the network, briefly press the S button. The weather station flashes, and the LED in the top line flashes green. The allocation was successful. End the scanning process by briefly pressing the L button. The weather station is now a participant in the network, but must still be assigned to the receiver. First, wake up the handheld transmitter and select channel 1. Briefly press the L button. The L then lights up green. Now briefly press the L button on the weather station to save the allocation. The receiver confirms this with a waving movement. At the factory, all control modes are deactivated for WMS. To change the wind safety function, we need to call up the 0 mode. To do this, we need a pointed object, for example a paper clip, to press the hidden mode button. Wake up the handheld transmitter and select channel 1. Press the mode button for approximate 2 seconds until the red M and the LED above 0 light up. Then release and briefly press the L button once to start the mode. The display then automatically changes to the sun symbol. Now the limit value for the sun control can be set. The standard value for sun is 50 kilolux, which corresponds to level 9 here. Use the plus button to set the desired limit value and save it with the S button. The transmit symbol lights up green. The LED under the sun also lights up green. The control mode is activated. To switch between control modes, briefly press the I button. The next LED indicates the dawn-dusk control, and then follows the precipitation monitoring. However, a weather station plus is required for this. The last symbol is for the wind speed limit. Here we select level 4 for the product type awning. This corresponds to 8 meters per second. Save the value again with the S button. The transmit symbol briefly lights up green. The LED under the wind symbol also lights up green. The safety function is active. To exit, briefly press the mode button once. The weather station is now learned into the awning and the control modes for sun and wind are activated.